Hello, 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 I'm Chaos Fun. Welcome back to Chaos Hills, where we build 2 cities on one single map, and we are in our slightly bigger city of Douglas, our river town here on Cities Skylines 2. We're in episode 29, and today we want to expand towards the water. Last episode we built a city college. Want to check very quickly. Yeah, look at this. We have a full food demand in terms of college, which is fine. And today we want to do something else. We want to build an industrial harbor, a whole big area for industry. We want to build some custom coal stuff here so we can grab some coal. We have those nice service blocks where we can grab coal everywhere. Want to make some money out of it as well. So let's rename the district to Douglas Hawthorne because it's part of Douglas. Get rid of all the trees and start laying off the main roads. I think an avenue is fine for here. I mean, we'll see a lot of industrial traffic, I think, when we finish our building. So 4 lanes is necessary, and we can continue our avenue and connect both parts of the city via this harbor. So I think it's a good idea. Let's see how traffic develops during our build. Okay, now let's add this harbor building. We will add some warehouses around it to increase storage, and later on when we expand our highway, you can see just turns into a country road. We can later on connect this avenue to the highway, and let's bring in some connections, and then we can maybe try to get the train connection going on. It's a little sharp curve here to this harbor. I don't know how realistic it is, but that's what we're going to do. And then we will add some train tracks as well, more for decoration. We will add some coal deposits around those tracks, so we can imagine there will come in some cargo trains and pick up the coal. Now let's grab some warehouses. We can add 2 or 3 warehouses on the other side of this avenue. So we have a lot of storage here on this harbor. So far so good, and if you like what you see, consider giving this video a like and leaving a subscription to the channel. Would help a lot. Thank you so much, guys. And now let's get in. Let's grab some coal piles of coal right here and create our first coal deposit. Make it really dirty and see what we can find in terms of surface, in terms of props, all the good stuff. I think we have some trucks as well we can add, some stones. Let's see what we can find to make it look pretty dirty. Alright, so far so good, I think. Let's add some open containers. We can add some small coal piles into some of those containers as well. And we will, of course, add some train wagons later on. So this comes together pretty handy, I hope. So there we go. Let's add some trucks for now. Some open container trucks, so we can imagine they can grab those containers. I would love to have some crane props, but I don't have any crane props right now. But this is fine, and we want a good public transport access, of course, so we can add a train station, an overground train station, and connect it to the rest of our train network. Try to bring in a small train. We have several options thanks to one mod, and let's connect it to this custom railway station we did a few episodes ago and create a new train line from here, from this station, around the curve to the harbor. Train line number 3, and it's, let's see how it's called, Cedar Mills to Hawthorne. Douglas Cedar Mills to Douglas Hawthorne. Great, and let's pick a small train car. Let's see which one we could pick for this train line. I think this is fine. Look at this. Yeah, it's a nice small commuter train. And now let's bring in 2 ship lines from both sides of this river, and then we will hopefully see this harbor going. Okay, now we want to add a custom parking lot, I think, on the side of the road. We don't want any road parking on this avenue, so let's add some custom parking spots. And if you like see me detailing, I do this on Twitch as well, where you can follow me. I stream Cities Skylines and other stuff, and I have a Discord server if you want to join me and get in touch with me. All the links are in the video description. And now let's finish off our parking lot. Come on. Now let's add some industrial buildings. So hopefully we will get rid of a little bit of the demand and we will grab some more taxes. You can see our financial situation in terms of monthly balance isn't great at the moment. So hopefully this harbor build will change it. I hope. Okay, let's bring in some buildings and then we detail around those buildings and make it look, of course, a little bit dirty, right? We have a little bit of hilly terrain, but I think we can work with that. Let's add some surfaces. Let's add some surfaces on top of those gravel roads, I think. And yeah, let's see what we can find in terms of props. Okay, let's get rid of this road parking as well. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, let's start with the path. With a nice path here. Path lay over the gravel road. I think this looks cool for this spot. And yeah, we will find a lot of decals, I think, like those ones. Anyway, let's see. Let's go. Okay, now we finished our small industry build. I like it. And now let's fill in this gap. I just added an oil tank. I don't know how realistic this one is right here, but I will add it anyway and detail around. I think it fits good here in this corner, and I don't have much else what I could add here. Let's add some oil stains around this container, maybe some trucks or trailers, and maybe we should bring a fence around this guy as well. What do you think? Not that any car crashes into the oil container. This wouldn't end that good, I think. So let's bring in a fence. Come on. Work with me here, fence. There we go. And now we go back into the coal pile menu, if you want to call it like this, and add another of those dirty coal areas. Yeah, we do basically the same what we did on the other side of this harbor area. So let's see. So we have a good amount of coal, and later on we will go into these service blocks and add those into those piles of coal. So we will have actually some function, and hopefully we'll see a good amount of coal laying around this area and good amount of coal getting exported, good amount of money coming into our city. So this is the plan. So hopefully this works out. And if you want to find a way to support me, you can become a YouTube channel member. It's only 99 cents a month. You get some cool emojis here on this YouTube channel, and you get a special Discord role and more as well. Some sneak peeks and stuff. Check it out if you want. Thanks so much. There we go. We have our second coal area finished up, and now let's bring in another small pocket of industry next to the warehouses. We do basically the same what we did in this other industry area. We extend the surfaces, we make it look dirty, we can add some props, we will add some net lanes over this gravel road again. Let's bring in another gravel road between those buildings. I think this is a good idea. Yeah, and I think this will come together pretty good. Let's finish off the corners. There we go. Come on, work with me here, a little corner. And then we can bring in some dirt again. Unfortunately, the dirt is not going over the net lanes, but this is fine. We can live with it. At least it works on the parking lots and roofs. Maybe we can add some trailers right here. And one tree, come on, one tree is brave enough to live here. And behind the warehouse, I think it is a good idea to add some low residential living here. Some small, cheap, single-family homes, I think. I mean, it's not a nice place to live between the sunken highway and the industry harbor, but it's a short commute to work if you work at the harbor and you have good access to public transport, and it's a bargain to get a house here, I think. So I think some people might want to live here. We will see, but I'm sure we see some Sims moving in right here, and we can do something good. We will not only plop down the houses, we will detail up this area. We can maybe add something in between those houses, maybe a little playground, a little neighborhood area to relax, enjoy, and forget about the situation where you live next to the industrial harbor. I think this didn't turn out too bad, the first block here. What do you think? And look at the traffic on the highway. I think those are all new residents moving into our new area here behind the warehouses. So look at this, a traffic jam. Although we made a third lane, but it's too much at once. Anyway, let's focus on the second block here. Let's add a little parking lot maybe, because they cannot park on the side of this alleyway. I mean, they can park on the driveway, of course, but a little additional parking isn't the worst idea in the world, I think. And then, of course, we will add a bunch of trees to hide the highway from the new residential area. Look at this, first guys parking in here as well. This is fine. Okay, a little bit dirt for the sides, and now let's extend those lots a little bit. They have a little more space here in their garden, which is fine. I will allow it. And a little hedge. There we go. We will add a bunch of trees here and there. So it comes together. It's not that bad. And then we can add a path right next to this warehouse or between those warehouses. And it brings you to the overground train station. So isn't this perfect? There we go. And let's add another warehouse on the side of this residential area. It's just a prop for here, but I think it fits in the area pretty good. So we can add a surface around it, and then it looks like a little bit of an extension of this small industrial space right here. So there we go. This is fine, I think. And then we will add a little bit of a natural border between the sunken highway. So although it is sunken, it could bother the people living here. So we add a nice bunch of trees between the houses and the highway. And think they will be happy about it. Okay, next thing I want to lay out another last coal deposit right here to fill in this space. And then I think we have enough coal. We will of course make it functional. I will show you in a second how. And then we will hopefully export a whole lot of coal. I think it will take a while, so we will check this. We will check our export stats in the next episode. So be sure to come back here in the next episode, in episode 30 of Chaos Hills. Anyway, let's add a fence around it and add a whole bunch of props and stuff. And then we are fine. We have enough coal laying around here. Okay, I have those coal deposit blocks which I can shuffle under the coal piles, and they should work as a specialized coal industry. So hopefully we will export a lot, and we will check this, as I said before, in the next episode. So let's place a bunch of those, and then this is our harbor. And I want to do one more thing. I want to add a water treatment plant. Yeah, we don't have a water treatment plant in the city. I think this is a good spot for it. This fits good in this location. Then we can fill the gaps with trees. I mean, we can later on expand this harbor, but for now, this is fine. Let's add some coal wagon props on the train tracks to finish this off. And then I think we're good. This is our harbor. And I, of course, added a cargo train line off camera. So we have a cargo train coming from the outside to our harbor and exporting our coal, hopefully. And this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I see you back here in the next episode in Chaos Hills. I'm Chaos Fun. Have a good one. Bye-bye.